Good morning, Sunray community. I hope this video finds each of you doing well. I didn't do a video last Friday because I wanted to wait until after the board meeting last night because we were considering a calendar change that would affect our holiday schedule. And I want to reach out and pat the board on the back. If you get an opportunity, walk up and thank those guys. They voted last night to move some days within the school calendar and give everyone the week off at Thanksgiving. So starting next Monday through the entire next week, we will have a fall break. And that allows everyone an opportunity to revitalize and get ready to finish up the semester. We finished up football and we've started basketball. And speaking of basketball, I want to tell you the type of community you have. The fifth and sixth grade girls team that my daughter plays on was being played in Dumas this weekend. And we played 2 games, and the girls ran all over the other 2 teams we played. And their coach, Brenda Vargas, does an outstanding job. And but to tell you even more than that, I'm sitting in the stands at a 7 o'clock game. It was about 7:30 when it got started. And I looked up, and there's 3 varsity boys players from Sunray and 2 varsity girls players. And they came in and they watched and cheered on the basketball team from the 5th and 6th grade girls. Those kids didn't have to do that, but they were there supporting the younger kids. And then Sunday after church, as we were walking out of church Sunday, this young man walked up to my daughter, a senior in high school. He walked up to my daughter and said, "Good job playing basketball." And that means a lot. That's the type of kids you have. That's the type of community you have. So when you get down about where you're at and you get down about your community, that speaks volumes to the type of community you have. Even to expand that even more, last Friday we had our Veterans Day program, and if you were there, you could tell that's a very special time for me. Connie Walker and those kids did an amazing job. Starla Smith came up and helped them, and so I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Walker, the elementary school, everyone that was involved in that program. And it's even more, speaks volumes about your community. Each month at the board meeting, we recognize a parent, teacher, and student of the month or an employee of the month. And last night, Representative Chairman Price was at our meeting to give our board a legislative update. And he genuinely talked about some personal things that he's experienced from the Sunray community. And it was very positive. And so your community makes a lasting impact on people outside of your community. And it is so neat to see the parents and the students and the people show up to support those recognitions at the board meeting. I want to give another shout out to the pre-K and kindergarten teachers. Those folks do a great job with our kids getting their base ready as they move into school. And so just if you see those folks, they do a lot of work. And they not only deal with a lot of academic, but they deal with a lot of just getting kids ready for school for the next 12 years of their life. So thank you, pre-K, kindergarten teachers, and the aides that work in those departments. To talk a little bit about bad weather calls, first and foremost, I've lived in the Panhandle before, and I don't really call school off. And 18 years of being a school superintendent, I think I've called school off 3 times. I don't delay school if I don't have to. If I can get to school, I pretty well roll on with my business. And so what I say to you is when we do have weather that we feel like we need to make a bad weather call or a delayed start, first of all, we try to do that the day before if we see that the weather is going to be bad. And second of all, we do it as early as we can on the day of. And what we do is we'll do a school messenger call. We'll be an all call to the district. And it'll also be, I believe, on Channel 10. But more importantly, we'll do the school call. We'll put it on our Facebook page and on our website. And so I just wanted to give you an update on that. To bring you up to speed on the construction, the high school is quickly wrapping up. We have some more projects going on that we are in the process of looking at. For an example, last night the board accepted the proposal to build the softball field. And to tell you a little bit about the conservative nature and what the board has been able to do with the bond money is we have money left over after all the projects are done, to the tune of about $52,000 The softball field's going to cost us 75, and so the bond money that we have left will be paying for about 3/4 of our softball field. And so I want to thank you as taxpayers once again for voting for that bond, and see that you're getting more out of your bond money than what was expected. And so as we wrap those projects up, we'll be bringing you up to speed on that. This Friday, the 17th, we have over 90 kids in the middle school and the elementary school that will be competing in an elementary UIL of Frank Phillips. And so if you get an opportunity and you want to experience that, I invite you to go over to Frank Phillips College and support our kids as they compete in UIL. UIL academics is very important to our school. Excuse me. I just want to reiterate the fact that if you ever question your community and your school, come up here and spend a day at the school. We have dedicated people that are working day in and day out and tirelessly with your children, and they do a good job, and they represent Bobcat pride very well. As always, it is a great day to be a Bobcat, and if I can ever be of any service to you, please do not hesitate to contact me. As I say at each video, you can reach me at marshall.harrison@region16.net. You can call up here at the school, extension 2001, or as always, you can reach me on my cell phone at 325-226-4490. Have a great week and have a great Thanksgiving, and I will release a video when we get back from Thanksgiving that following week. Thank you once again for allowing me and my family to serve the Sunray community.